to Quetheview. My name is Jack. Today I'm here at Boston's #1 news station, WCVB Channel 5. And today I have a very special guest. I'm joined here with
Danae Bucci.
Danae Bucci. Danae, thank you for being on Quetheview.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it. It's an honor for you to be here. Danae, what I say is they know what I do. Can you tell us a little about yourself?
So my name is Danae Bucci. I'm a reporter here at Channel 5 in Boston, and I'm a news reporter.
Thank you. Again, very special to be here. Danae, you're from the Boston area. How special is it for you to be reporting on stories from your hometown?
Definitely. Well, growing up, obviously, everyone knows about Channel 5. Everyone knows the WCVB call letters.
Yeah.
So it's definitely been a goal of mine to work for the station, and it's crazy that I was able to actually make it here. It's a lot of people's goals and dream to come to Channel 5 and report and contribute to the news every day. So getting to live out my dreams and work for my hometown station is definitely something that I'm very proud about.
Definitely. Can you explain how you got here, your career journey?
Yeah, so I went to Northeastern University, go Huskies, and after graduating, after doing the 5-year program with co-op and everything, I went down to Savannah, Georgia, worked for WJCL, which is owned by the same company as WCVB, and then after a year and a half in Savannah, I was able to come back here to Boston, which is where I currently work.
Danae, there's a lot of stories here that you cover. How are you assigned these stories, and do you do your own research and write them yourselves?
Yes, so I definitely research and write my own stories. The assignment desk helps us find what's going on every day and what might be important to cover for the daily news. I also sometimes will pitch my own stories if I see anything that's interesting, so it just kind of depends on a day-to-day, but I definitely write all of my own stories, do all of my interviews for the most part, and help make sure it looks good on air.
Today you cover a lot of happy stories, but you also cover a lot of sad stories. How do you transition from either or, and does it affect you personally?
Definitely. I just had to do a sad story. I was up in Lewiston, Maine, covering the mass shooting that happened up there, and it was definitely a very eye-opening experience having to cover something so tragic. But just trying to balance it out and make sure you're taking care of your own mental health is super important, and also, making sure you realize why you're there, getting the news out, telling people what's happening there that might be important for them. So just keeping things, or realizing why you're there and keeping things into perspective is definitely important.
Yeah. Danae, as you said, you went to Northeastern. I've done my research. You were a tremendous athlete.
Oh, thank you.
Danae, can you tell us some of your athletic achievements and what you did at Northeastern?
Yeah, so in high school, I was the 3rd best high jumper my senior year of high school, and then that helped land me a scholarship at Northeastern where I was on the track and field team. At Northeastern, I was able to go to New England Championships, help with the CAA championship. Unfortunately, I had a career-ending injury, which was something no one ever plans for, but it ended up making me realize that I really want to do journalism, and so I was able to delve more into my academics, and that's partially what helped me get to here at WCVB.
Unfortunate, but again, as you said, eye-opening. Danae, just like the news industry, we had to pivot a little bit. We had to pivot to the show, but that's all right. We're back here. And as I was saying, Danae, you work with Girls on the Run, the organization. Can you talk about your involvement?
Definitely. It's definitely an organization that's very close to my heart, coming as a track and field athlete here, being able to pay it forward and work with an organization that's not only teaching girls the importance of physical fitness, but also the importance of believing in themselves and creating self-esteem for themselves is something that I personally wanted to be a part of. So I go to a lot of the events, I MC a lot of the events. I'm actually MCing the event this weekend for their 5K run, which is their big thing that they work for the entire year. So I work very closely with them. I love getting to meet the girls. They are an inspiration to me, and they're always so excited when I get to come, but I hope that I'm able to show them that I'm just as excited to be around them.
That's great. And finally, these are Quetheview's main questions, the funky questions.
Oh.
So there's a track and field event, you see, and you could either report on the event or you could compete on the event.
Okay.
Which one are you choosing and why?
See, my gut reaction is saying I want to do both. Can I run the event and also report?
You can
while
report
I'm doing
as you run.
Maybe. It might not sound that good. I might be out of breath while I'm doing it, but I definitely like doing physical types of assignments where I could I did a story actually where I did some gymnastics in it. I've been pitching a story about doing some figure skating. So I feel like if there's a way for me to do both where I can report and run or do whatever in it, if I had to choose, I would maybe say I would want to do it. Like, I'd want to be a part of it. I always like being in it if I can be. So yeah, I guess that's, if I had to choose, I would choose running the event. But if I don't have to, I would say both.
Question answered. Danae, you've been on the move a lot. I'm sure you're on the van reporting from all different places, meaning you've been to a couple gas stations in your time.
Yes.
Danae, the hot dogs on the rollers.
Oh gosh.
How do you feel about those? Have you ever tried one, or you just no?
Listen, I have a very strong opinion about hot dogs, period. It doesn't even matter if they're on the rollers.
Listen up, people.
Listen up. I hate hot dogs.
Wow.
I can't do them. I've never liked them. They freak me out. I don't know what it is about
They are
them.
a bit weird.
It's the idea.
Yeah.
And I'm not a picky eater. I'll eat just about anything except for a hot dog. And so I'll have to do a hard pass. I don't think anyone should be consuming those. Like, when's the last time they've changed them out?
Yeah, it's a funky recipe. I kind of never want to know the recipe just for my own well-being.
Never. Sausage is way better.
Yeah. A lot probably healthier too. I don't know.
I would think. I don't know. Even if it's not healthier, I don't care.
Yeah,
hot dogs freak me out.
It's just a better feeling. So, Danae, finally, a lot of people do this who aren't reporters. In a mirror, do you practice your stories, your reportings?
When I first started out, I will say I definitely would try to do my reports in the mirror. I don't think it's as accurate as being out in the field, so I think the best thing closest to that is maybe just watching my hits back, or watching, if I tape something, watching that back. Now I don't do it. I probably maybe should just to see, but I was never that into talking to myself in the mirror. I don't know, it just freaks me out a little bit.
It's a weird feeling. It's like hot dogs.
Exactly.
Well, Danae, thank you for being on Quetheview.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate it. Again, I'm Jack. Today our mic is a WCVB a microphone flag.
Yes, a mic flag.
Mic flag. Very cool. You see this on TV a lot.
Yes.
Again, I'm Jack. This is our mic. I'm joined here with
Danae Bucci.
Danae Bucci. We're out.
Bye.